Hello everyone, Time to Grind here, and today I wanted to talk about Rocket Arena. And Rocket Arena is a new game published by EA that is a 3v3 third-person arena shooter that is all about rocket launchers, and it's actually a crap ton of fun. So in Rocket Arena, you pick one of several unique heroes with their own unique abilities and weapons and are put into 3v3 games on small maps in a variety of game modes. But what's special about this game though is that everyone's weapons and abilities are rocket launcher themed in one way or another. So you could have a character like Blastbeard who shoots arced rocket launcher shots, can shoot an explosive anchor, or can just do this huge AoE explosion around him. Or you could play as someone like Top Notch, which has a bouncing grenade launcher, has a lock-on giant rocket launcher strike, and has a line of artillery fire. And the one thing I will say is I played at least one game with every single character, and I'm actually really surprised that there was not a single character I didn't think had a cool kit. I definitely liked some characters more than others, but every person's kit was unique and kind of had synergy with all the abilities. I've played a lot of hero shooters recently that really force the heroes and make characters that don't have fun kits or make kits that just have no synergy together, but Rocket Arena does an incredible job in the character design department. It's surprising how many different fun ways they were able to turn the rocket launcher gimmick into. And so the combat works almost like Super Smash Bros., except in a shooting game. So you have kind of like a damage bar, and the more damage you've taken, the further you'll go flying when you get hit. And if you get to max damage taken, then any little amount of damage will just instantly fling you out of the arena. And it's like Smash Bros. That if you get flung out of the arena, you die. But when you die in this game, however, you get put back into the game pretty much just 5 or 6 seconds after dying, so you don't actually have to wait that long, and you get to kind of see the whole fight while respawning, so you never really feel bored waiting to respawn. So the gameplay is just super fun and unique because everyone is rocket jumping all over the place, and all the characters have triple jumps as well, and they're just blasting each other with really cool and unique abilities, and everybody's flying all over the place, and there's also a couple different game modes to keep it fresh. So the first game mode is the most simple, and it's just called Knockout. It's pretty much just team deathmatch because in order to win, you have to knock out a certain amount of enemies to win the match. And, it's plain and simple, but it is a ton of fun. The next game mode is Rocket Ball, and in it your team has to bring a ball to the enemy base while they're trying to bring that same ball to your base. This is actually one of my less favorite modes, mainly because it can kind of feel stalematey at times, but that very well could be just because I'm new to the game. Another really cool game mode is called Mega Rocket, and it's kind of like King of the Hill. Every now and then a rocket will fall from the sky, and if your team holds the area around it for long enough, you capture it, and the first team to capture 5 rockets wins. And it's especially fun because everyone has these AoE rocket launcher-like abilities or explosion abilities, and it's just really satisfying to use it on a bunch of enemies crowding around a single area. There's also a game mode called Treasure Hunt, except in my couple of hours of playing the game, I did not get the game mode a single time, and you can't queue for specific modes, but in it, both teams are just trying to get as much gold as possible by holding treasure chests and finding coins. So overall, the game is a ton of fun and one of the most unique shooters I have actually just ever played in general. I love all of the characters' abilities and their kits, and I love having almost that Super Smash Bros. Feel in an arena shooter. The only problem I think this game has is the exact same problem that every other recent arena shooter on the planet has, and that is its player base. The game is not free to play, it is a $30 game, which I know is less than a AAA game normally costs, but this is a genre that normally has a tough time attracting new players, and even on launch day of this game, the queue times were around a minute each, and that's not that bad, but when you only need 6 players per game, and it, like I said, is launch day, I really think this game is going to be bleeding players, along with just not having very many players to begin with. And also, this game just kind of feels like a free-to-play game, not in the terms of quality, but kind of just in the monetization. So you have tons of cosmetics in a rotating shop just like Fortnite or, games like it, and you have a soon-to-be battle pass that you can only buy with real money. So to spend $30 on a game and then see all these other ways the game is trying to take your money is a little insulting. And it really sucks because I think this game is absolutely fantastic. I just am really worried about the player base. It does have cross-platform, however, but from what I've heard, a lot of console players are just keeping it off because going against keyboard and mice players in an arena shooter isn't the most fun. Also, this is just kind of my first experience with the game, with it coming out, but apparently in beta, this game actually used to be a first-person shooter, which is really interesting because they would just, completely change the gameplay of the game. But a lot of people are apparently upset with that because they really enjoyed the way that the game used to be, and they feel like it's almost a cash grabby way, in one way or another. And I personally can't speak to that argument because I never actually played the beta, but to me it does feel almost like EA maybe was gearing up to have this game be a free-to-play game, maybe monetize it through selling the characters and, cosmetics and the battle pass as well. But it felt like maybe they didn't even believe in their game enough, so they just, slapped a $30 price tag on it to try to make a quick buck and, call it a day. But, obviously I can't speak to their intentions, and I will still highly recommend this game because I don't want to be one of those people that just help contribute to a good game dying because there's all this doom and gloom in the community. I think the game is good enough to keep a small dedicated player base at the very least, and it is worth purchasing just to experience the uniqueness this game has to offer. The characters are a ton of fun, the maps are all super unique and look very different. Just the gameplay and the Super Smash Brothers kind of, gameplay of the arena shooter is really fun, and there's not really a game like this. And so I would highly recommend it, just as long as you know that there are these, kind of player-based problems that potentially could be happening. But if you have played this game, or especially if you've played the beta in the first-person shooter days, I would love to know your guys' opinions in the comments down below. I love talking with you guys, try to respond to as many people as I can. And if you enjoyed this video, then consider leaving a like down below and subscribing to see more content. I make about 2 video reviews a week just on a wide variety of games, so subscribe and turn on that good old bell to see those in the future. And if you guys are having a great day today, I hope you continue having a great day. If you guys aren't having a great day, I hope you guys start having a great day. But either way, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. See you guys next time.